Hello everyone, it is the 1st of February. It's also 1 AM, but it's snowing. January for me has always been a month of reflection. The other day it snowed and it was really strange because it kind of hit me all of a sudden that was the first time that I had seen snow in the UK since 2012, which was a bit of a weird realization because it then led into the fact that, hey, 7 months ago I was living in a totally different country with a totally different lifestyle, and now I'm here studying in London. That went pretty quickly, that transition. It's been strange, but an amazing time.
We are just off to the Tate Modern. Got a pretty nice skyline in the background.
I've been at university for 5 months now and there have been so many memories made. So many great opportunities here. Just recently, the other week, I went to one of the Tate Lates with some friends. That was great fun. I find the Tate Modern and just any art place in general very inspiring, even when thinking of video ideas or just photography, seeing different kinds of artwork, different mediums, forms that you may have not seen before, light being shone on stories that you've never really heard the likes of before. It's great, and it's a great time, and it's especially great when you get to experience it with friends and discuss art. That was all fun in itself, and what was equally as fun, me and my mate Tom decided to just go for a stroll after this Tate Lates thing. We ended up walking all the way through central London to Great Portland Street, and it was great fun. We had endless conversation, quite a lot about Doctor Who. Another thing that I've done recently is explore Harrow. Turns out there's a whole area of Harrow that I hadn't even realised existed. So it was just great having a little winter walk by myself. It was a nice sunny day as well. I took my film camera with me and got some snaps, and it was just very therapeutic that this place that I thought I was getting to know now had this whole area that I hadn't explored yet. So that was just quite simply very nice to do.
We're going to go to the British Cinematographers Society Expo, which is going to be pretty cool.
That all leads me to today, which was the day that me and my mates went to the BSC Expo in Battersea. What was it called? Battersea Evolution. Wow, so intense. That was a bit of a strange experience as well. I realised that it was the area that I always used to look out at when we used to come from Sussex on the train into London. It was really strange finally walking on this area that I'd only ever seen out of a train window of. It sounds really anticlimactic, but for me it was kind of like, oh damn. Anyway, we went to this expedition, which was pretty cool. Pretty interesting, great to see all this camera gear. Give me a camera. The only thing I will say, it was quite a corporate commercial event. I mean, it was free. That's another thing I forgot to mention. It was free, and it kind of makes sense. It's just a big advertisement for all of these big corporations and camera gear makers, etc. But it was still really cool because we got to see Roger Deakins. Oh my goodness, I'm still processing this, as you can probably tell. I saw Academy Award winner for Blade Runner 2049, Roger Deakins, master cinematographer. He is such a fantastic man. We were able to attend a seminar in which there was a Q&A with him and he just discussed his work. It was fantastic. It was great. I always like to push myself out there with these kind of things, so I came up with a question about 5 minutes into the seminar, was burning to put my hand up. I was always too late, like I kind of didn't make it in time. The last time they asked for questions, bolted up. One of the floor runners, I don't know what to call them, did hand me a mic and I had it in my hand. This mic got so sweaty. I feel so sorry for that floor runner who had to take it off me because it was gross. Sadly, just as it was going to go to me, they had to close the questions because they ran out of time. Always try and get there first, guys. But basically, I went over at the end to the stage and smiled at Mr. Deakins and somehow managed to talk to him. So I asked the question that I was going to ask and he gave me a very interesting answer, which I can't really remember clearly right now because I was just so in awe of being so close to this amazing guy. But yeah, I had a little chat, asked him about any advice for getting into the industry. His background is actually documentary, which is interesting for me because that's what we're working on at the moment. The point I'm getting at is that now that I know Roger Deakins started out in documentary, that's what I want to do. So today was an amazing time, and it's one of the many examples of all of the great opportunities that you can have when you're at university. But I have to confess that the second coolest thing about this event, which nearly beats the Roger Deakins thing, but not quite, is the goodies. Just you wait. Here we have my goodie bag from the BSC Expo. Beautiful Kodak tote bag. Right, what have we got in here? First off, a ASC metal water bottle. Yeah, pretty simple. I mean, it's just a sticker, but you know, good on you, ASCO. You do some great stuff. However, metal bottles, kind of against them now. I think they're meant to be better for the environment than plastic, but health and safety wise, I've had some bad experiences. Let's just leave it at that. I'll talk about it in another video. We got a free t-shirt. That's pretty cool. Shall we put it on? Whoa, haha, how on earth did I do that? Yeah, it fits pretty well, it's quite nice. Oh, what do we have here? Another t-shirt, no way. Shall we put that on too? Oh my, wow, I have to say, I think this one beats the other one because it has what else do we have? Oh, I didn't realise that this was an ASMR video then. Okay, microfiber cloth from Lacey, some business cards, my ID thing that I have, one of the coolest business cards that I've ever seen. It's from Cinelab, which basically like Kodak, and so their business card is a little strip of 35mm film, which is bloody amazing. We have something about some mice. Oh yeah, that was one of the cool things that I got. They had a little Zeiss store, guys who make camera lenses. They had Zeiss branded jelly beans in this little box. We've just been to the Zeiss store talking about the lenses, but obviously what we really wanted was the Zeiss branded jelly beans. It's all you could want in a jelly bean. How are you finding them, Chris? Yeah, pretty good. Boring. Free pen. Kodak stickers. Gotta love some, oh, there's nothing on that one. Gotta love some I Love Film Kodak stickers. Boring. Second pen, which I got, a lovely yellow Kodak pen. Really like this one because Kodak. This is also another pretty cool thing that I picked up. It is a bunch of example LED gels. You could probably do some cool creative stuff with it. Example, I could do something like that, and it is very, very strong. But, you know, there's creative possibility there. Obviously, the bag itself is a lovely memento. I just realised that it's going to be a big pain in the ass clearing up my room now. What have I done? Anyway, that's just a little example of what I've been up to. I'm turning 19 in about 2 weeks. Can't get my head around that, but it's pretty exciting, I guess. We'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do hit that like button and subscribe. I guess that's what they do now. What is this? Right, bye. films.